festivals were made for, where you meet somebody and you get to do something you wouldn't get to do any other place or any other time. So those of you who happen to know anything about my reputation in music will be sadly disappointed because I'm not going to do any of that today, because I'm going to have the opportunity to do this. And we already did a set here yesterday that was quite traditional. I play musics from 10 and a half of the last centuries, and I eschew most of the last half of the last century. But there's a lot of good composition that's happened during that time and just before it. So we're going to play some of those tunes that I enjoy. And well, I guess I'm going to have to use one microphone. We're going to play Deep Purple first. Don't worry, I'm not taking it down. Forget it. Thank you. Let's see, what was I thinking? As usual, we rehearsed on the way here, but we all came in separate vehicles. One of the things about this festival is that people constantly talk about where did you come from and where did you learn things. And I was born 45 minutes from Broadway, and in my neighborhood they didn't have the kind of cultural affects that you might think of when you think of rural Florida and so forth. Can you take this mic down just a little, please? It's ringing back. Thank you. But I will try and tell you a story the way the neighbors in my neighborhood used to tell it. Once upon a time was 3 bears. Your papa bear, your mama bear, your little baby bear. Live in the country, near forest. Nice house, no mortgage. One day, the 3 bears decide to go beach and forget to lock of the door. By and by comes a Goldilocks. She got nothing better to do, make trouble. She go inside, she eat up all the food, bust up all the furniture, slips in all the beds. By and by comes home the 3 bears, all sunburned and sanding shoes. They got no food, they got no chairs, they got no beds. And what are they going to do with Goldilocks? Throw her out in the street? They was good Italian bears. They sleeps on the floor. She stayed there 3 weeks and eat them out of house and home. And it's just because they asked her one time, making the beds, she get go to hell and run home crying her mama where Sansa Beach the 3 bears were. What's it? What are you gonna do? Go complain City Hall? Now I'm going to do something just with the guy on the end, because he likes to, we used to do stuff with double bones, but his style is just a littlest bit different from mine, because he taught me. And Actually, these two people are some of the finest musicians I know to play with me, because I don't have the brains to tell them anything. They're going to do what they do, and I can tell her what key it is, but with him it's just he can't hear me anyway, so I heard this first off of a recording that was made back in the 30s by a gospel group that Charlie Patton had dragged up to Wisconsin to record with him. And I later heard that it was on one of the free discs that they give away from the festival here, that some other group had done it. And after I attended the Bones Convention and told the church about it, and told my church, you know, what an amazing event it was, and how there were all these people devoted to this arcane ancient art, and they were all positively supporting each other and so forth, the church wanted to know what what bones were, and what did you do with them. So I sang this for them. One day as I was walking down a long highway, the angel come unto me, and she filled my heart with joy, joy, joy. One day when I was walking down the long highway, singing, I'm so glad I'm in his care, in his care. I said, I am in his care, God Lord, I'm in my Savior's care. I said that I am in his care, I'm in his care, in his care. Yeah, Jesus got his arms all around me, no earthly thoughts confound me. Said, I'm so glad I'm in his care. Now Daniel, he was a good man. He prayed 3 times a day. The angels passed up the windows just to hear what Daniel had to say. He said Daniel, he was a good man. He prayed 3 times a day, singing, I'm so glad I'm in his care, I'm in his care. I said, I am in his care, God Lord, I'm in my Savior's care. I said that I am in his care, I'm in his care. God Lord, said Jesus got his arms all around me, then earthly thoughts confound me. He said, I'm so glad I'm in his care. Said I would not live as a sinner, and to tell you the reason why, the Lord might call my number, and I wouldn't be ready to die. Said I ain't gonna live like a sinner, and to tell you the reason why, singing, I'm so glad I'm in his care, I'm in his care. I said that I am in his care, oh yes, I'm in my Savior's care. I said that I am in his care, I'm in his care, his care. Said Jesus got his arms all around me, no earthly thoughts confound me. Said I'm so glad I'm in his care, I'm in his care. I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. I said millions of hearts have been broken just because these little was broke. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I die. So be it. That is when you say I love you. Don't you know that it's a sin to tell a lie? Little bit, but I'm dead for the night. You ain't about to lose my power, but I'm ready, but I'm falling at you. You're there to keep my power, and keep for the little bit, but I'm ready to do ya. You do ya back. Oh, but you know that you do it, but I'm so bad, I don't need it out. Who has to be the body boy? You ready? You ready? You're be the head for me. The money not you. Got to fucking hit the head and let it beat out the old dude. Got to keep it out for that. Got to read me up a while. Oh, put that whip the top head. Be the head. You solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, you know it's a venial sin for moral provocation to tell a lie. I said millions of dear little hearts all over the world daily